Welcome to the vlog. It is a beautiful Monday morning here. My friend Kara came in town this weekend. Kara and I became friends in the comments section of her TikTok account, which is a sentence that I cannot believe I'm saying out loud, but is absolutely true. This is a really fun, whimsical chapter of my life in which I met Kara in the comments section of TikTok, and then we became friends in real life. And this is the second time she's come to visit me in Texas, and it is always a delight to have her. My girls love her. She just folds right into the girlhood vibes of our home. She's so easy to be around, and we are just having a great time. My best friend Kelly is coming over tonight to hang out, meet Kara. Rachel met her this weekend. It's just fun for my people to meet her and hang out. So we've got that. I'm going to watch my daughter's UIL band performance for concert season tomorrow. This week is the week where I announce phase 2 of my next phase of creative work. So that's coming on Wednesday. So I'm getting geared up and ready for that. I'm off to the grocery store, and then I'm gonna go home and finish some work. Kara and Annie and I are gonna go get coffee later. So it's a regular week, but it kind of feels like a special week because it's special when Kara's in town. Okay, today is Wednesday. I wish I had a better story to tell, but I don't. The real story is that this week has just been like last week, but worse. Last week, as you may or may not recall, I was dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety around this work. I feel like I did a good job honestly processing what was going on, and yet the fear and the anxiety persisted. I was very weepy yesterday, very weepy. It's just weird. And then today is a really exciting day because today is the day when I announced the Confetti Collective into the world. I made this reel on Instagram that talks about the history of my work and like has all these old photos in it. I'm really proud of it. I thought it was so great. And so it feels good to be like, this is the thing that I'm doing, la, 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 la. But announcement day is not a launch day. It does not launch for another week and a half. So, you know, today is a big day, but it's not like I can't tell anything from today. Other than that, things that have been going on, I had a conversation with my girls in which I was like, hey, let's talk about Easter. Easter is maybe the one holiday out of the entire year where we as a family do not have a strong sense of standing traditional things that we do the same every year. So there's not a lot of nostalgia around any particular action related to Easter. I don't know why. It's just that every year we never did the same thing 2 years in a row. And when you don't do something repetitively, turns out it does not turn into a tradition. So we do not have a lot of Easter traditions. I mean, we do Easter baskets and we go to church and we eat something, but that's about it. So I had a conversation with my girls where I was like, hey, raise your hand and tell me if you have something that you feel very strongly emotionally tied to, and I will do my best to make that happen. But also, I would love to just have as simple of an Easter as possible. That sounds really nice to me. Tell me how it sounds for you. And they are all kind of like, yeah, we're just not doing a lot of like pomp and circumstance around Easter this year. And so when we discussed as a group what sounded delicious to eat after church, the winning vote was a Costco take and bake pizza. Crazy but true. No one is more surprised than me. Easter, we eat the Costco take and bake pizza. Also, this will make more sense once the Confetti Collective goes live and you see what I'm talking about. We have been eating an inordinate amount of deviled eggs ever since January. They are part of something inside the collective. So were it not for that, I think I might have been more inclined to be like, but we need to have deviled eggs. And I think we were all kind of like, meh. Our deviled egg meter is like redlining. We are good on the deviled eggs. It's just gonna be an easy Easter. Tomorrow I need to record 2 episodes for Can You Come Home? Because remember how last week I recorded 2, but neither one of them worked. I'm going to be very mindful of my baby hairs and very mindful of where the camera is. Not doing this again. On Friday, I have a field trip planned to go with Brittany, who is my graphic design partner in crime. I keep calling her that. We're not doing crime. We're just doing creative stuff. We're taking a field trip to a paper company to look for some paper samples. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping another Easter egg. If you are paying attention to these Easter eggs, you are gonna piece this puzzle together pretty quickly. Last week I dropped an Easter egg. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're gonna have to go watch it. And I just dropped another one. I am going to a paper company to look at paper samples. Wow. What a magical time we live in. It's like I'm Taylor Swift, releasing Easter eggs and launching things. Anyway, I have a field trip planned to a paper company on Friday morning, and that's about it. That's all I know. Oh, and I need to get take and bake pizza from Costco. Top of my priority list, the take and bake pizza. It is Thursday morning, and as you may recall, today I need to record 2 episodes of Can You Come Home because last week I lost both episodes. It is an overcast day, but I think there's gonna be enough sun, and I have pulled my curtains kind of like back to let as much light in as possible. I also, lesson learned, have set up a mirror next to my chair so that I can check to make sure I do not have some weird comb over, and I'm going to do a framing check before I hit record. I really don't want to do this. I feel a little defeated before I begin, but I have to do it, and I am choosing to just continue to move forward despite how I'm feeling. I am having trouble putting into words how uncomfortable it feels to do that. I hate this feeling of like fear and anxiety and having to like do something anyway because of a sense of responsibility, but like, I guess this is what we do. I guess this is how we get stronger and more resilient. I'm ready for like things to feel lighter again. They felt light for a long time and now they feel heavy, and I know it won't last, but like it's draining. It's draining. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit in front of a camera and talk about my difficult life story twice. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I recorded the episode. I checked the mirror, my hair was fine. I checked the framing was fine. I recorded the whole episode. I got up, went to my phone. Halfway through, my phone ran out of storage and stopped recording. Welcome to my world. I did it, and that's all there is. I did it. I had my old iPhone in my drawer that I plugged in and used as a camera. It has plenty of storage. I have no idea how I'm gonna get the video off of that phone because it has a lightning adapter and my hard drive has a USB-C, but that is a problem that I'm going to take to the internet and perhaps my Apple store. I'm sure there's a connector somewhere. I don't feel great about it. I feel really rattled. I feel like I was not my best self on camera. We're dealing with plenty of light, so we've got that in our favor. But today has just felt a little bit like a train wreck. And if you know me, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go make myself a big, fat, juicy iced coffee. I drank the iced coffee. It hit the spot. I got in my car to go to Target to pick up the adapter that when I Googled what I needed, lightning to USB, it said, oh, your Target has one in stock. So I scurried over to my Target, got the adapter, checked in with the tech person, was like, just making sure I'm reading this right. This is lightning to USB-C. I don't know how to say this, but like, I needed a lightning input with a USB-C portal, not a USB-C input. It's a very weird thing that I'm looking for. And I was like, I'm just making sure this is the right cord. And she was like, yeah, I think this is the right cord, only to find out, nope, not the right cord. So I went straight to guest services and returned it, went to Best Buy, and I explained to the very nice, very kind, very helpful tech employee, I was like, look, I have this phone, lightning. I have an external SSD drive and it is USB-C and I need to connect. And he's like, oh, sure, easy. Trotted over to the little shelf and I'm like, phew, this is gonna be great. And he's like, here you go, lightning to USB. I was like, oh, no, Kevin. Honest mistake, but that's not right. I was like, the phone has lightning input, which you got. I was like, but the external hard drive has a USB-C input. So I need a portal for a USB input. And he was like, oh, he's like, I don't think we have that. And he was like, but let me check. So he's checking literally every bin that they have of adapters. He was like, I don't think that exists. He was like, maybe they used to make it, but that's not something that Apple makes anymore. And I was like, Kevin, you work at Best Buy, you understand tech. And I gave him some context. I was like, here's the thing. I have a video on a phone that I no longer use that I need to get to this hard drive. I like gave him the whole story. Poor Kevin got an earful. He was like, I don't know. He was like, log into iCloud and maybe upload it. And I was like, Kevin, we're not talking about a photo. It's a significantly large file. He was like, I mean, maybe look at iCloud or Google Drive. And I'm like, okay. So I get my car. The connector that I need does not exist. I have driven to Target. I have purchased and returned a connector. I've talked to Kevin. Kevin doesn't know what to do. I've called my best friend who very kindly offered to, quote, throw cords at you that I see laying around my house. Which is funny because if you know me and my best friend, you know how different we are. And she was like, I mean, we have a million cords laying around the house. I don't even know where they come from. Come over and I'll just start throwing them at you. Maybe one of them will work. And I was like, Kelly, I don't think you're going to have the cord I need because Target didn't have it. Kevin at Best Buy didn't have it. I don't have it. And I feel like I have every possible cord out there. The internet cannot even like give me a link to buy one. So came home. I'm feeling defeated. Oh, my soul is how I feel. I sat down and I did, gosh, my eyes are watering now from laughing so hard I want to cry. I got out all my cords and I do have a menagerie of cords that I keep for, I mean, you would not believe some of the stuff that I've had to jerry-rig together, but I ended up being able to connect my Lightning iPhone, plugged it into my computer, then plugged my hard drive also into my computer, and through the power of Wi-Fi was able to airdrop the video from my old iPhone to my computer, copy the file to my hard drive, and then delete it from my computer. In conclusion, the videos that I finally recorded today on my outdated old iPhone now live on the hard drive that I need them to live on so that I can edit the videos and move along. I can't make this stuff up. I feel like when it rains, it pours, and I recognize that finding a connection for a phone is not the world's biggest problem, but it's that thing of when you are already feeling downtrodden and emotionally having a hard time is not when we need iPhone trouble or any of these stupid little problems that seem to crop up at the most inconvenient time. I've had it. I'm done. I'm not done. I look around and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I need something to shift in the energy around here. I need a change. Thanks for being in it with me. Bottom line, we got the videos and they're on the hard drive. The end. Today is Friday. I am getting ready to go on a little field trip to a paper company with my friend Brittany to look at some samples of paper for an upcoming project. And I'm feeling much better today. I really don't know what to attribute that to, but feels good to feel good. Let's have a good Friday.